Well, good morning. Welcome to another fishing adventure, folks. It's early. Sun's just coming up. I need to get some pack bait made and get over to the spot. Let's get going.
Usually I just whip this up in the garage right before I leave, but I'll do it on video today because I know you guys like to see me make the bait. Inside this 1 gallon bag I've got 8 cups of old-fashioned oats and 2 cups of sweet feed pellets. That's horse feed. 4-to-1 ratio I found works pretty good, and you can scale that up or down, make bigger batches or smaller batches. 4-to-1 works pretty good from my experience. In goes the cream corn. I'm also going to do a can of whole kernel corn, and I'm going to drain the liquid off of this whole kernel corn because it's just going to be too wet with this amount of dry mix. Just a little something that I've learned from trial and error, that's just a little bit too much liquid for this size of batch. And I'm trying something a little different today. I'm going to put some of these bacon bits in there. These are just from the grocery store. I didn't like them. I don't think they taste good, so I'm going to use them in the carp bait to add some little zing and pep. I'll put a bunch of them in there. They're real salty, so I'm sure that'll be popular with the carp. And that's it. Corn, oats, sweet feed, salty bacon bits. That's it. Sometimes I see people comment and they say that they use this recipe and then it won't stick together. And my guess is you gotta wait just a few minutes. When you do this is going to need to sit for about 10 minutes before those oats absorb enough liquid to stick together. So it's not an instant mix. It does need to wait for about 10 minutes before it's ready. But the main reason why I like to do it in a bag like this is portability. Put it down and it just can go right into my tackle bag right there. And I can head over to the spot and I don't need to carry a bucket. And I've got about a 1/4 mile walk to the fishing spot, so I've just got minimal gear here. Just got a chair, a little bitty cooler with some waters and a little bit of food. Here's my 3 rods and my net all bundled together. And of course my backpack with the mat strapped to the side and bucket on there. That's it. Just gonna carry everything. Gotta walk out to the spot. Well, it's been quite a bit more than 10 minutes. This is not where I intended to fish today. The place where I wanted to fish is over there, and it's flooded. I'd have to be walking around in ankle deep water, nowhere to set anything down, so I moved. Never fished here before. And there's a very good reason why I've never fished here before. Hopefully that does not become an issue today. I guess the reason is it's a little too close to the public access area than I prefer. But it's Monday morning, it's early. See if I can get away with fishing here without getting bothered by anybody. We'll see. Seems like a lot of you guys watching this think that I just hate people, but I absolutely hate people, and that's not true. Not true at all. I do value solitude a lot, but I also like people a lot. I just don't like annoying people. See, that's the difference. I like people. I don't like annoying people, and unfortunately there's lots of those around. I do encounter very nice, friendly, nice, good people when I'm fishing. I don't show it that often on the videos though. Just a nice friendly conversation about the weather just doesn't make for very interesting video footage, so I don't really show that kind of stuff ever. And plus I try to be respectful of people who are respectful to me. I try to be respectful back to them and not point a camera in their face. But the jerks and inconsiderate pukes, I have no problem pointing the camera at them, make an example out of them if I can. Maybe get a few clicks on the video. If I'm gonna have to put up with their crap, I might as well get a little bit of reward for it, huh? I dropped my baiting needle in the clover. Where'd it go? There it is. Yes. Yeah, I also kind of had to clear a spot here so I could fish. The weeds are for some reason they don't trim around the lake. There's always a tall, 6 foot tall ring of weeds So I had to stomp some down so that my lines can at least have a place to go down to the water. Let's see how this bacon bit pack bait's doing here. Yeah, it's looking good. Smelling bacony. Obviously those aren't real bacon bits, they're the fake ones, the soy protein. For salads, I actually prefer the fake bacon bits over real bacon because it's crunchier. It's real crunchy and crunchy, salty. It's good, but this particular brand doesn't taste good. And unfortunately, the other brand that I used to eat, I learned uses that like red food coloring stuff that's really bad for you. So I stopped eating that. So I guess no more bacon bits for Tom. Oh well, probably a good thing. But I do have like 6 bottles of those bacon bits because the only way to get them shipped to the house was buying a 6-pack. So guess I got bacon flavored carp bait for a while, I think, here. That bacon bits is an ingredient I've never added to a carp bait before, but I'm sure they will just eat it right up just like everything else.
This is a lake that used to have really clear water, and then it got flooded last year by the river. A bunch of raw sewage got dumped in here, and it's pretty brown now. I don't know how many years it's going to take for it to clear up. Holy moly, that's deep there. I never fished here. That's more than 10 feet deep there. Don't like that very much. There might still be a thermocline in this pond. I'm guessing that's between 10 and 13.6 feet deep. I'll leave it there for now. Not casting that one out quite so far. Yeah, about the same. It's the middle of September, so the thermocline should be, the lake should be turning over with these cooler temps. Shouldn't be any thermoclines. Alright, that's a little bit better over there. Not quite so deep. That's probably 8 feet deep over there. Bait's in the water at 7:50. I pulled up at the parking spot at 7 o'clock, so almost an hour to fart around and find a new spot and get baited up and get casted out. I haven't fished this place in a few months. It was back in June of this year, I think, is when I last fished this place, and I didn't catch any carp. I caught a whole bunch of little bitty catfish. Didn't catch any carp. I know there's still carp in here. I saw some as I was walking around here today. Saw some carp along the shoreline, poking at some weeds and stuff that were kind of partially submerged. But I'm just gonna shut up and enjoy this peace and quiet morning while I still can, and hopefully next time you hear from me, I'll be catching a fish. I was literally getting ready to leave. I've got most of my stuff packed up already. Just kind of reading something for the last 5 minutes before the scheduled time to leave. And it's all that's been happening this morning here. It's just nuisance fish messing with me. Haven't actually hooked anything. I have a fish. Or something. Ah. Oh no. No. Well, I hooked into something good. Fought it for about 10 seconds before it swam downstream and kind of went around that log sticking up out of the water there, and the line is on the log. The fish is still on there. I've been fiddling with this for about 20 minutes now, and kind of at a point now where I kind of almost want to walk out there and see if I can get it loose. I can't see the bottom here. It looks like it drops off right here, but this river is dangerous. The currents are really strong. I don't know how deep it is there. That could be part of a tree that's just sticking up out of 6 feet of water or 2 feet of water. I don't know. But the fish is still attached. Yeah. I just saw the fish come up to the surface and splash right at the end of that log there. I've been trying to be real patient, hoping that fish would do something, swim out towards the middle or change the angle such that the line would come off that log. But I don't know, it just drops off real quick right here. I don't know what kind of mess of tangles might be underneath that, what I can see there. I'm really hesitant to go out there because I'm out here by myself in the middle of nowhere. I want to go walking out into where I can't see and step into some tangle of branches and get my foot stuck and not be able to get out. I put this camera on and walked down here thinking that I was going to walk out there, but now that I'm here, it just looks too deep. I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't think I'm going to risk it. If I had somebody else with me, I probably would. Or if I had a rope. I guess I do have some rope. I don't think that's worth messing with it for the fish. My setup is way down there. I can't even see it from here. This fish swam. As soon as it hit, it swam straight downstream and right into this log. No. No. Hello.
How's the fishing?
Pretty slow.
Yeah.
I think I'm about to bring in my second turtle of the day. Just picked up on this to rebait it. Yep. This one is hooked in the foot. This is a snapping turtle. It's a little bitty one. A little bitty snapping turtle, and it's hooked in the foot. There we go. Come on, get out of here. Yeah, you're in the water. Go on, get. Go. First turtle was a soft shell turtle. Second one's a snapping. I don't know what the next one's going to be. I've had two fish. First one got wrapped around a log down there.
and lost him, snapped it off. The second one I had on for quite a while. Got him out of the sticks and brought him up. Get out of here. Got him out of the sticks and brought him up to here where my gear was at, and was getting ready to try and net him, and it broke loose. Don't know what it was. It's been a weird morning. It's almost 10 a.m. I'm just gonna stay here as long as I can stand it. It's supposed to get up to 90 today. It's the middle of September, for crying out loud. What is going on? So sick of this hot weather. Gotta keep the drag nice and tight, because can't let the fish run. There's too many sticks along the bank here. Yeah, it's just like this all the way down the bank. Within 20 feet of the shoreline, there's lots of little sticks. It's just the way it is. The whole river's like that. I didn't really expect the fishing here to be any good today. I pretty much just came here for peace and quiet, and just some nice scenery and some water that isn't brown. I've been getting skunked a lot close to home, back home, and figured if I'm just going to get skunked, I might as well have some nice things to look at and not have disgusting water. But if I can put one fish on the bank today, well, it's going to be a success no matter what, because I'm getting the scenery I wanted. But one fish would be a cherry on top. Fish on, fish on, fish on. Oh man, it's been an hour and a half or more. No. That fish did exactly what I wanted him to, swimming out into the river away from the snags, and he just came off. Boy. Well, I'm gonna stay a little bit longer, I guess. Yeah, hook's good. It's brand new hook, brand new sinker. This is the one that I retied just a little while ago. Yeah, it's 10:59, so yeah, I was gonna stay until noon, and I was just settling in for an hour of reading. Really had no expectations of getting another bite this late in the morning, as hot as it's getting, but what do I know? I'm starting to feel a little bit more optimistic about the fishing, though, since the bite has it's been sparse, it's been slow, but I've been getting a few bites. This corn I'm using is vanilla flavored boiled feed corn. Pack bait's nothing special, it's just my usual mix. Go watch a pack bait video of mine if you want to hear about pack bait. I'm not going to talk about it today. It really is amazing that people put so much emphasis on the bait, and I say it over and over again in the video how the bait doesn't matter, but the bait obsession continues. That's alright. Hard to know what size fish that might have been, because it was just swimming out in the current, kind of heading where it wanted to. I wasn't really doing anything to it, and I was putting pressure on it, putting heavy pressure on it because of this big river, this big mean river. If you don't put pressure on them, you're just not going to get them in. They're just going to swim off down to Kansas City with my rig in their mouth. From my experience fishing in this current, a 5-pound common carp can feel pretty big when you're pulling it back against a 5 to 7 mile an hour current, So who knows what that was, but here we go again. I don't know what to say. This is a theme of the morning, I guess. Pretty soon won't be morning anymore. I was just getting up to get some bug repellent, put some more bug repellent on, because the gnats are just making it impossible to relax. Gnats keep flying in my nose and ears and stuff. I really don't want to put a head net on. Fighting with gnats in the middle of September, that's a summertime thing. We're into fall now. The way that these last few bites, the way that it just takes off, quick run, I'm pretty sure these have been fish, not turtles. Turtles typically don't take off and run like that, so that's good. I'm glad there's some fish around. Might as well rebait this one too. Alright, it's 11:30. I'm gonna bait up one more time. That's it for the pack bait. Bait up one more time. This is gonna be the last cast. See if I can eke out a fish here in this fishing trip this morning. Worst case scenario, I spent a few hours in a really nice place this morning. Great day either way. Take it easy, Tom. Take it easy, Tom. Let him run a little bit. Let him run a little bit. All right. Yeah, this fish is going out that way, which is what I need. If it goes to the left, it's not going to work. There's lots of branches over there. And now he's going to the left. Ugh. You gotta horse him. Stepping on my net. That's not good. Don't do that, Tom. Maybe 5-10 minutes since I put these last cast baits out. The drag is tighter than I usually do it, but it has to be. I'm not going to make any progress if I keep the bait as loose as I normally do in a lake. I'm just not going to make any progress on this fish against the current. This fish is facing upstream and is just allowing me to bring him upstream. I'm just making slow progress. It's kind of like what I do when I'm fishing the weedy spots and I get a big chunk of weeds. I just slow. Uh-oh, the fish turned. He turned. There he goes. He turned and headed back downstream. It's one of those things where it's kind of a race against time, because I know that the longer this fight goes on, the better the chances are that the fish is going to figure its way out, or the hook's going to come dislodge, or something's going to happen. But I also know if I horse, that's not going to end well either. It's getting hot today. 90 degrees today on September 16th. Wouldn't it be sweet if I got a double right now? I actually don't want that. I just want to focus on this fish, do it right. In front of me, it goes down deeper and then it comes up. There's another sandbar and then it goes down again. So this fish is on the other side of that second sandbar. So this is why I'm holding the line or the rod tip straight up like this, because I need to get that fish, except for when he pulls. I need to get that fish to come up in the upper part of the water column so I don't rub him up against the ledge of that sandbar. Got a lot of dirt and sand in that reel from this year. Gotta get it cleaned up. I'm not sure what's making that squeak. He's right here in front of me, but he's on the other side. He's on the other edge of that drop off. There's two drop offs there. Oh, he's making dust clouds. I got him over that farther sandbar. He's in this trough here right in front of me now. I might walk out there and get him. I'm going out and get him. Yes! Yes! That's a big win for me. Fishing's been tough lately, and wasn't expecting to get one today either. I don't even have the mat out. I should get it. Last cast fish. Sure enough, it's a little 5 to 7 pound carp feel like a 15 to 20 pounder out in that current. It was a heck of a fight. I took my time with him. Finally got a fish on the bank today. It feels really good.
like I said, that was the last cast. I have no more pack bait, and it's noon. And unless that rod behind me goes screaming off right now, that's gonna be the end of this fishing trip. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. See you on the next one.